I'm happy to get back to do what I usually do sometimes, where I will review a different you know show from my childhood. If it's something from Nickelodeon, something from Cartoon Network, something different, something from Disney Channel, which I'm going to get to some of those shows one of these days, maybe today, who knows. And I actually want to talk about and do a review on the underrated show from 2003 to 2006, Romeo. The better, the better show by a Miller sibling. This was produced, co-created by Percy Miller, aka Master P, and it stars Romeo. Yes, this was the time with Little Romeo, Little Bow Wow, and both of them, believe it or not, um, played in movies and shows where they can be very likable. Uh, Little Bow Wow with like Mike, and you have Little Romeo in Romeo. I think Romeo is a very, he plays this character who is a complete fictionalized version of himself, and I could tell he put a lot of himself in the show, in the character. But you have him, his sister Jody, his brother Gary, and their adoptive brother Lewis. Um, and I think all characters have a very good, there's something, and especially the transformation. They have a babysitter, Miss Rogers, who's Victoria Jackson from Saturday Night Live. But what I like about with the family is they seem like a real family. You have Master P, who's usually touring around. So you have the babysitter, Miss Rogers around with them, who's actually from the circus. Um, and you have he though is a good, in my opinion, the best uh, dad character or like father from Nickelodeon, because you have really bad dads, like just god awful dad characters. If it's Henry Danger or Victorious, or even I love him, but Walter sometimes in Drake and Josh, like you have really terrible. Like the only I can think of that's either good or just funny is Mr. Um, Logan Logan's dad from Zoe 101, who's this like billionaire producer director who's just there a few times and just like he's just there. Yeah, Mr. Reese, and uh then you have the dad, well, cousin or whatever from Caitlin's Way. That's about it. Even the dad in Unfabulous, although I love Unfabulous, there's something with the dad I don't even like. I like the mom, but I don't like the dad. There's just something with the character, the parents, the fathers. But I always loved the I always loved Master P's character as the father in this. And you know, every character, the first season was a mixed bag. Like you have good episodes. I did not like the laugh track. And what's weird is within that season, it's here and there with a bunch of like there. It's like it's hit and miss with laugh tracks where there's specific episodes with laugh tracks. There's specific episodes without laugh tracks. And it really, laugh tracks on a single camera show, the only time they did it was either the first season of Happy Days, or the Out of Jimmy's Head show, which was just ridiculous. That's why they put the laugh tracks in there. And then there was like an animated segment where Romeo would go through, and I'm thinking of doing a Childhood Thoughts future episode, Childhood Thoughts, with that, which was always as a kid my favorite part of the show. And then you have episodes that are really good. You have the Christmas episode, which is one of my favorite Nickelodeon Christmas episodes. Just wait when I do that in December, top 5. I did it for Halloween last year. I wanted to do Christmas episodes for Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. I don't know if I did a Disney Channel Halloween thing. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe either later or whatever. But there were even episodes where Romeo ends up firing his manager. He ends up having a manager, ends up firing him. There's an episode where Lewis is, because he's adopted, he's made fun of for being adopted by like other people. There's an episode where Gary is, he's the kid, he's the baby of the family. He doesn't know if he wants to, be the turntable, of the band anymore. I think my favorite is the Christmas episode, all you need to do is just get rid of that laugh track. There's literally a heart-to-heart scene with Master P and this desk clerk for like a train station or something, and then it's all just very sad, like a sad moment, and then it's laughing. Like, I don't get it, but I love that episode. And you go to Lewis's foster, the home he came from. But yeah, just a really good show in my opinion. Later in the show, they swap the nanny with the Master P Percy's character's fiance, and I believe later wife. And this is a show that I hate the Nickelodeon 60 episode rule thing, which I can understand with specific shows. Bucket and Skinner, How to Rock. But this was a great show, and it did not need to get canned. My opinion.